welcome back to another episode of Weird Fruit Wednesday. Today we are trying passion fruit. This is a very common fruit you've heard of. You've probably tried the flavor of it, but you probably have never had the ripe, fresh version before. So passion fruit is a common fruit. Like I said, tons of desserts and sweets are passion fruit flavored. But you do not find these that commonly in grocery stores. You can usually find them in the tropical fruit, weird fruit section, but they are not readily available, and rarely do I find them that they are actually fresh and not like wrinkled and smell bad. When looking for passion fruit, I always recommend looking for it while it's still got this purple color to it. It can be a little wrinkly, like you see this one's really little wrinkly. It can even be pretty significantly wrinkly, but I like this better than the wrinkly because often I think one of these actually does smell kind of bad. This one's kind of wrinkly and yellow, and it'll get like this weird smell to it, so I always recommend you want it still to be round and not super wrinkly. That's just my personal opinion. Okay, so passion fruit is a fruit that comes from South America. It is grown in tropical regions all over the world now. You can grow it Florida, South Carolina. We even found some here wild in North Carolina, Hawaii, all over the place. You can find passion fruit a lot. And that is because it is a vine and it grows like crazy. It will take over everything. I used to have a passion fruit plant and I killed it, but they grow very easily if you take care of them and spread like crazy, which could be annoying. But two things about passion fruit that I think are worth having a vine grow is, one, they are the most beautiful, crazy looking flower. I'll try to insert a picture. They are so cool. I absolutely love the passion. It's actually called the passion flower, and it's used in a lot of teas as a sleep aid. So the passion flower itself is gorgeous. And then it also produces quite quickly the passion fruit, and it produces abundantly. So if you have an opportunity to get a passion fruit vine, I highly recommend doing it because why not? So there are multiple varieties of passion fruit, and there's also different fruits that look like passion fruit. So this is a purple passion fruit, and this is the most common, and this is what is used in desserts and all those sweets and whatnot. The purple, there's the yellow. I've had the yellow passion fruit. There's the granadilla. I've had the granadilla before. And there's also like a really large one. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's the giant granadilla, and then I think there's a banana passion fruit as well. So there's a lot of different varieties, and I will say that they all taste different. I think passion fruit and granadilla taste very differently, which is cool because they look similar, but they taste way different. So a passion fruit is a very high source of vitamin C. Passion fruit itself may be a little tedious to consume, so you might not want to, but they do sell frozen passion fruit pulp with the seed removed. That is how I recommend getting it because it's so easy. You just get that and you can either defrost it and you get like a passion fruit juice, or you can put it in smoothies or flavor it, whatever it is. I personally love passion fruit. So, all right, so let's cut it open. You can cut it open all different ways. You could probably break it, but I'm just gonna cut it in half horizontally. All right, so that is the inside of passion fruit. It has a very beautiful center. I think it is a very beautiful fruit because of the color variety. It has yellow and purple and pink, and it's very juicy, but it kind of like holds the juice in these little seed pouches. Let's see if I can get a real close up. I'm obsessed. So when you cut into it, you will be able to smell the fruit so quickly. It's a lot like a guava that is very fragrant, and the smell is so delicious. I don't even know how else to explain it. It's like a tropical paradise. Like, that's the only way I can think of describing it. So once you're ready to eat it, you can either like squeeze it into your mouth or just take a spoon and kind of scoop up some of the pulp. I'm gonna try my best. I don't want to drip it everywhere, but it's a lot like if you saw my video for the African horned cucumber, which I would say is passion fruit's ugly cousin. This is so much better, but similar with the seeds and the juicy seeds. So let's take a bite. It's very sour, but in a good way, and it's very sour, but it's very sweet at the same time, and it's, let me try again. The flavor is a little hard to describe, but it is a little sour. You get like a little, it's got a very sour taste. It has a very sweet taste at the same time, maybe similar to pineapple and orange. It's very unique though, and it is very delicious. It's kind of one of those fruits that would pair perfectly with like coconut. So if you have something coconut and you just want to squeeze some passion fruit on, fire. So you don't really get a ton of fruit for it, and they are a little pricey, but I think if you want something fun and whatnot, it is a great fruit to have. Like I said, the frozen pouches are a way to go because they are way cheaper and they're a little less tedious. The texture is very juicy, but also a little like seedy. The crunchiness of the seeds is actually kind of fun though. Because they're not like, they're like truly crunchy seeds. They're like if you had like a little chip in there. Sorry, I got a little. It's like if you had a little chip in the juiciness of the passion fruit. The crunch is honestly very satisfying, and I'm a big fan of it. But if you don't like textures like that, again, the frozen pulp is the way to go. Passion fruit is great in mocktails or cocktails if that's what you're into. Desserts, smoothies. All right, so that is passion fruit. I rate passion fruit 8.5, 9 out of 10. I really like passion fruit. I think it adds a little tropical twist to anything you add it to. It's very sweet, very unique. It's one of those few fruits that's sour and sweet at the same time. So I highly recommend picking it up if you see it. All right, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below the next fruit you want to see on Weird Fruit Wednesday, and I will see you guys next time.